Welcome back to ASM Sekai, where two weebs, me and Moto, get together to discuss anime, movies, and TV shows. And today we're going to be discussing finales. Sad, but
End of winter.
winter finale just ended. We had two great animes that ended in great, meaning entertaining. One of them being MHA, which probably had its best season till date. Very good finale. We'll be discussing about that, and we'll discuss if my crazy ass take right now was accurate or not. And then we'll talk about Blue Lock, and last is Vinland Saga. But Vinland Saga is not completed yet, so that we'll always come back to. So
yeah, and to be honest, it had a weak episode this time. You know, it was a setup episode. You know, and it wasn't like Thorfinn or Canute. You know, it's the middle guy. So
yeah,
we could go other stuff.
Without further ado, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so you're always notified. Make sure you click the like button, then the subscribe button, and every time we drop new content, you're the first person to know, and we look forward to pleasing you. So with that, let's get started. Moto, lead us off.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about MHA. What you think of the finale?
Thank you for giving me blue balls, because you were talking about Stars and Stripe the whole fucking time, saying this lady's gonna come. This fucking bitch came at the end of the whole thing for like 5 seconds, and yes, it was exciting because she looks just like All Might. She has, and honestly speaking, probably the best definition of American superhero.
Yeah, and her power is
All Might.
No, it's even more creative, powerful power. It's a fun power. It's one of my favorite. I won't go beyond that. It would be a spoiler, but yeah, she's a dope character. For the most part, I thought the finale was okay. Nothing, you know. You got that tease with Star and Stripe, but other than that, you know, not much. I don't think happened. I guess the whole conversation with All Might and Stain was kind of interesting.
Yes, I was very happy with Stain. He's true to I'm happy because I'm right. Because I've always been a very big Stain fan, and ever since I first seen him, ever since his acting, I think especially his line where he acted all righteous, he did the right thing because he believes in his symbol, and the symbol of hope is All Might. Even though he's a villain, the people he was killing are pretend fake heroes that are using the name of heroes to benefit from society. He is only respecting people that are real, true heroes from the bottom of the hearts, like, you know, like Deku is, and, you know, All Might is. So I really liked how he gave the respect to All Might, but when he walked away and said, "Make sure you get me, I have killed 40 heroes."
That's a lot of heroes.
No, that line is like, yeah.
I wonder if they're going to. Do you think All Might will get him?
No.
You don't think so? So that's not going to get closed out?
I feel Slane will retire himself and give himself up.
You think so? Why?
Because he had to remind All Might that he is the symbol. Like, somebody that respects the symbol, and All Might, I don't think All Might returns to his, like, how I think his days are done. I think he's more of a support hero now, and he has to take on that role, so he has to realize it fully, besides being Deku's chef. So I just don't think All Might is going to be back to that, and I don't think Deku's going to fight Slane like that, especially if he doesn't have a murder intent. And I don't think Slane's going to
it'll be too easy.
I don't think Slane also, it will, like, you know, try to fight Deku, because no way he beats Deku. It's just not happening. Like, Deku's way too OP for him now.
Yeah, I mean, half the Class 1A could probably whoop his ass now.
Nah, I wouldn't say half. I would just say the top 5.
Who's your top five? Class 1A. I'm curious.
Okay, well, the top five I'm talking about in strength. Okay, then it's obviously Deku, Bakugo, Todoroki, Tokoyama, and it would be, I guess it would be Lita. No,
Ooh,
no, no, no,
Ida?
no, 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 no. Red Riot.
Not Minata?
No, no,
How about Ashioda?
no. I was Lita ahead of them in terms of just quirk and how they can use it. And I'm also
Hmm.
recalling their experience in terms of battle and tournament as well, and more of the pressure to do so. I'm not saying the class 1A doesn't have that, but I don't think they all have the will and pressure the others possess. Like one is fighting for the name of his brother, one is fighting for name of the number one hero, or against the number one hero, his dad, being his living, protege.
Oh, Shoto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shoto. Tokuyama also has his demon inside him. Also, he is trained by the number two hero. I'm also looking at the, their sensei versus the students itself. That gives you the clear definition of what the author is trying to do. Like All Might or Gran Torino to Deku, number one. Bakugo with Best Genius, number two. So I'm comparing in that sense. So whoever is the OP sensei that's training him, I would consider their student to be next in line to be OP or powerful.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, but I think All Might's not really training Deku.
But he did in the beginning. He trained him the whole thing. How his origin, everything. He trained him.
Beginning,
He's
a
guiding
little bit.
him. I mean, do
Guiding,
you?
yes.
That's a
I
form
think
of training.
Endeavor is the trainer for the top three right now, right?
Okay,
Endeavor is.
okay. Another example. Deku has
Yeah.
had prime senseis. He has had Gran Torino,
Yes.
All Might, Endeavor,
Cheating.
and now he's gonna have Star and Stripe.
Cheating.
So in that sense, Deku is over. Yeah. So I am excited for the last season, right?
Uh,
I think it is.
I think so, but manga's not finished, so it's hard for me to really say. Um, but
Last season the movie.
it seems to be a lot of trend that way. So I could see, like AOT. I'm pretty confident saying
Part
this, but
one,
Demon Slayer
part
is going to
two,
end.
part.
Yeah, no, I know people don't like hearing that, but I feel like that's because there's still quite a bit of content. Um, but they could finish in a season. I'm just curious if they were able to finish the manga before, because obviously it's gonna come out next year, right? So is the manga gonna finish?
Do we know
I
it's
would
gonna
think
come out
so.
next year? I mean, I'm
I
hoping
think
so.
so.
They already have
I
production going.
mean, MHA's consistency has pretty steady in terms of.
Thank you so much.
So I think the manga should be finished. They did say that it was supposed to finish. It's the last arc. There's a lot of fights going on, so we'll see. It's yeah. I would say next is the last season.
Okay,
I don't.
so
Yeah,
next season or maybe season 2 seasons maybe, and seeing how they drag it out.
I think I could see the last fight being like movie
Mm-hmm.
somehow. But it's kind of like the war arc where there's a lot of moving parts. So I'm curious. They can't really do a movie when I think about it. Like you could do a Mugen Train movie because it's one arc, one location. 5, 6 episode worth of them. You could just make it into a movie. You can't get a full season out of that. But something like and same thing for AOT. Like it's a one condensed. Like you could. It's a one kind of person. But the problem with the current arc is that there's all these moving pieces, and you can't just make one movie at the end because there's like 10 moving parts at the same time. So yeah, I think the next season, the last season. What do you think is your prediction?
Be better than this one.
Who's the traitor?
Oh yeah, the trainer. Well, I mean, I thought it was the Invisible Girl, so that would be the more obvious choice because maybe because she has that power. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'll find out. I'll be surprised then. Whatever. It could be the Invisible Girl. Could be the bird dude. Who knows?
Or dude, Tokoyami? Shit.
No, 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 not him.
Damn.
Not him. Not him. I'm talking about the one that talks to animals.
Oh, Koda.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Koda.
I
Okay.
mean, it could be anybody. If it's fucking Deku's girl, yo, that'll be a dope ass thing. Be like, holy fuck, yo.
Yeah, we were talking so much trash about her, and then like, oh shit. All
She
right,
like,
Blue Lock,
I'm
your
shaking
top
Rocky's
five
girl.
anime.
My top 5 anime of the season.
Yeah, for all time, your top five anime of all time.
Top 5
Blue Lock.
anime of 2023.
Was it top two
Uh,
though, right? For you? Was it top two? Oh no,
Attack,
because you had
Attack,
AOT, yeah, MHA,
Vox Machia.
Vox. Yeah, that shit was amazing. Right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean,
Too short though.
Blue Lock. I mean, it was only too short because it was 3 episodes a week. We got good episodes,
But it was
bro.
30. It was good episode, but it's like only 20 minutes, right? So it's basically the anime's length, right? So 12
Whatever,
episodes.
whatever. It was
What
dope.
changed? Yeah, it was dope. Chainsaw Man
Blue
was the same
Lock.
length too.
Blue Lock was dope. I am happy he's getting a second season. I really like how now there's only 7 team left, 35 players. We
35
got
players.
we got introduced to a new character that got rid of one of their boys, so that was
Yeah,
really dope. So
Onigami.
now there are no consequences, no happy ending stuff.
Well,
I
this show's
really,
never been a happy ending, to be honest with you, right?
which
Like,
is great, which is
oh,
great. That's why I like
yeah,
it. I like it. It's like
yeah,
they're friends, but at the time it's like fuck you, I'm winning. I really love that shit.
yeah.
That's another reason why, because Isagi loves all his friends and he respects them, but he's like, no, I'm gonna be better than him. I'm gonna crush. Because
Yeah.
that the first time when he won against that dude with the hair on his face and stuff, who survived too, who's actually in the fucking.
Yeah,
When he
35.
saw him when he was looking down on him, he goes, "This is what it feels to watch somebody lose," and he goes, "I love it," and I was just like,
That was
so
epic.
ever
But you know
since
what?
then,
Like, I wish there was more of that. You know, like I was hoping to see a little bit more. I feel like it toned down a little bit as the season went on. Like it was more buddy buddy, like versus like in the beginning, right? They crushed the superstar in the face, right? That was fucking epic, right? And the scene you were talking about where you're just looking down on the guy that's like crying, just lost. Like, yo, oh, this feels good to, crush you. Like,
I feel like they're more at a page in their life or chapter of this anime where they might be of all equal strength or talent, and they're just finding that extra gear to like turn up now. So instead of crushing them, they're crushing up with more talent, more skills. Like when when Isaki tricked Rin and he did that fucking back heel kick. That was fucking epic. That was such a dope ass scene, because now it's just not about crushing. Now it's about showing off, and now be like, oh, now I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like Rin
but you,
getting
you
mad.
do want to see some of that though, right?
I wouldn't complain if to not see it.
Yeah,
That would be pretty dope.
I hope they bring it back. So, what's your prediction for season 2?
Well, now
Next
they're gonna
is
be
the
playing against the under 20, which includes Rin's big brother.
yeah, they asked him to join. They
Yeah.
asked him.
So under 20, I think it ends up being a draw. And it goes to penalties.
So, yeah, okay. It goes to penalties.
Yeah, why not?
I
Why
hope not. I'm not a fan of soccer and penalties. I hope not.
In anime? Or in general?
In real soccer, in real soccer. I think anime they could.
Okay, so the reason why I am not gonna say who wins or loses is because the confidence Ego has. So Ego apparently has confidence enough saying that his stars that he can create. So that's what I know, how he's gonna create this team that's gonna play against the under 20. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go through selection of 35 people and pick his squad out of that.
Right.
So 11 players, whatever, on the pitch.
Well, it's 11 plus the bench players, right?
Yeah. So I'm just talking about. So let's just say 15 players. Okay, he's gonna pick 15 players. I wonder how the selection is gonna go. I have a feeling it's gonna end up being Ren. Basically, the top five people from the top five team.
Right.
That includes Ren, the other two, the glam dude and the strong freaking crazy
Yeah.
dude.
No one. Yeah. Who cares about
Isagi
them?
Bachira. It's gonna be Nagi. Uh, Chigiri, Baro.
Chickadee. Yeah. Yeah. Baro.
Uh,
Okay. Good luck to remember all the other names. We haven't really seen the other guys, to be honest.
uh, maybe the guy that screams and the pointy eyebrow guys from the original first team.
Uh, uh, Maru? That's
Something,
Maru?
something,
What does
something.
that?
And
Yeah.
maybe and Nagi's boy at the end, Rio, the assist dude.
Rio. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just
Yeah.
like just going off and seeing who the popular people are. Maybe some other person's gonna surprise. But I know Rin, Isagi, Bachara, Nagi, Baro, and Chigiri are like locked in. I feel like they're just locked in.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. I
the
agree with
way
that. Yeah.
they just, I could see the guy, the glam dude, and the other dude get out, but I cannot see these guys get out at all. Like I feel like
Right.
I think they're gonna make it to the under 20, and Rin's brother's
You
gonna
can
be there too.
join them. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay. Interesting.
I
Interesting
think they're
take.
gonna. I don't think they're gonna completely take over all the roles. I think certain players are
Some
gonna take
spot.
over. Yeah, they're
Right.
gonna get the spot, and then
Uh,
we're gonna basically see them go towards joining the men's national team and play against Mbappe and
okay.
everything.
Mbappe. We saw the Mbappe.
Oh,
What did you think of?
whew, lightning speed got a
No.
fucking Zengetsu right there, bro.
Let me ask you, what is your thought on Japanese actor voicing English?
Okay, that's like American not casting Asian people to play Asian roles.
No, 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 no. I'm curious, why didn't they just ask? So if you look at a lot of the animes, the foreigners or just speak Japanese,
Yeah,
right? Or uh, why not just have English speaking person
cheaper.
speak? You think so?
I mean, why would you want to outsource and make something more familiar? Wouldn't you want to hear somebody speaking English the more familiar way?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like
I think
I'm never.
I think it's more
I
to do cost. I really think it's cost.
do you think so? Yeah, I hated the didn't just hire like a French person or Brazilian, to speak their language. To be honest, you
I
know.
feel they want to keep it more common to make it sound like somebody they can hear on a day to day speak English. I understand what you're trying to say, but I really think it might be cost. It really compares to cost. Be like, hey, we already have this fucking person that's speaking Japanese who knows a little bit of English or speaks English. Why not them just do the fucking voice?
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious about that. Yeah, I hated it, to be honest.
I don't mind it because I don't like focus on it. Yes, it's weird. It doesn't sound to the character and stuff, but it's just like
No, it did not
that's like
sound
me.
at all
That's
like.
that's like me flipping from sub to dub, and I'm just like Nani.
I think that's just I feel that's a little different though, because that's just like you get used to one's voice and Goku, and then you hear a completely different sounding Goku, but like you understand it as a native language of each, right? Like I feel like I had a hard time understanding that English.
Oh yeah,
Like
if subtitles didn't exist, I had no idea what's happening.
yeah, yeah,
No, I agree in
yeah.
that. Then I agree in that one.
I wish I'm just curious. Like anime should be popular enough that you could find a right accented speakers. I thought that bothered me.
I would, yeah. I
It
think
could,
actually, I mean, like, I would think there would be somebody that wants to do English narration
yeah,
or English voicing.
in
I mean,
Tokyo.
yeah,
Yeah,
like that would be a
there's few.
dream.
Yeah, that's just put it on the poster, and some Weeb would come join them.
So, what do you do for a living? Remember Mbappe and Blue Lock? My voice.
Yeah. I think so. I hope so. That'd be cool. I wish they would fix that. Other than that, fantastic season, great first season. Can't wait for season 2. Manga has about like 210 chapters plus, so it's got a long ways to go, my friend.
Oh yeah, my brother told me that this was like episode like chapter 90.
It did go through real quick, yeah, but
Yeah,
it's still going. It's still.
I mean, no, but if this is only chapter 90 and there's still like 200 plus and it's still going, I think we're getting at least 3 seasons.
Yeah, I think so. 3 seasons,
That's
and maybe they might. Sometimes they don't do like 26 episode again. Maybe they might do 12, 13.
Whatever it is, thank you for presenting Blue Lock into our lives. It was a very engaging, entertaining anime. Something you can watch without any brain cell. Just admire the animation and the craziness. You don't
Watch
even...
Haikyuu.
Watch
Haikyuu.
Yeah. I need to watch Haikyuu. I need to watch Haikyuu. It is on the list. I need to finish it. Yes, okay. Let's wrap it up. Let me go watch Haikyuu.
You said that last time, bro. You said that last time.
I have to finish Steins Gate, bro. I'm trying to finish Steins Gate. I'm struggling through it right now. I don't know why. I'm just struggling through it.
I didn't like it. I didn't care for it that much.
I don't know why it's rated so high. Yeah, I mean,
I don't.
I just finished episode 11, but I'm struggling through it.
Yeah, me too. I struggle through the whole thing, and there's a. Well, I don't want to say. You enjoy struggle through. Good luck, my friend. It's good, but it's not. Yeah. Whatever.
And with that was a wrap for today's episode of recapping My Hero Academia finale season 6, Blue Lock season 1 finale. Vinland Saga, we really didn't go over it because it's still going on, and just setups. The episode was good actually, but season is beautiful, it's poetic. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and follow for more. We will be back later. Our handles are at ASM Sekai at Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Moto, Suhail, peace.